playing with that melody. We like the old school but melancholic kind of vibe, but we wanted to combine it with something modern in the face beats, a hard bass line. Yeah, that's how AM to PM came alive. We're Cosmic Gate, by the way. Thanks a lot for the voting, guys. And Armin, as always, super appreciate your support. Here is our AM to PM.
Hi guys, my name is Alex Morph and I would like to thank you for the vote into a State of Trance Top 100 for this year. The track is made together with Paul van Dyk and it's called We Are. Because we are, as we are, a big trance family.
guys, I'm Andrew Rayel and this is my remix for Armin van Buuren Embrace in the A State of Trance Top 25. It was an absolute pleasure to remix this masterpiece and thank you guys so much for all the votes. Cheers!
You're tuned in to the Top 25 countdown of 2016. It's been an amazing year for myself with the Armin Only Embrace World Tour. The tour will continue next year and will end with the Best of Armin Only show in the Amsterdam Arena on the 12th and 13th of May. You just heard the title tune of the Embrace album remixed by Andrew Rayel on number 22 in this year's Top 25. And here's another track taken from the album. The first state mix of Heading Up High, my track with Kensington on number 21.
Counting down to the tune of the year. You're in the mix with Armin van Buuren for A State of Trance.
See, when you're holding on to all that you can't be, know that all there is to gain lies within arm's reach. For the flaw lies in your head, not in your heart. See how the darkest night will soon bring light again. Now we're heading up high.
We're about to enter the top 20 of 2016. Which tune will be the biggest of the year, according to your votes? Stay tuned to find out. And as mentioned before, this is not my personal top list. All these tracks are ranked according to your votes. Every year there's always several tracks that didn't make it into the top, but did do very well in my sets. And I also want to give them a bit of attention. Starting at number 42, I was a bit surprised to see this one so low. One of my personal favorites this year, Joel Lewis, Golden Gate. And here's another track that didn't make the top 25. A Dance Floor Destroyer on number 59, Chris Weiser's Scorpion.
Hi, this is Chris Weiser, and I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Cheers.
Hello guys, this is Heatbeat. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all the State of Trance listeners. Cheers, bye bye.
Hi, this is Natalie Joya, and I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hello, this is Solar Stone, wishing you all a very happy Christmas and a fantastic New Year.
Hi, this is Jano. You're listening to A State of Trance, and I just want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
What's up, party people? My name is Rog. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a very high on life 2017.
Hi, this is Alexander Popov, and I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hey Armin, this is Mark Sherry here. I'd just like to wish yourself and all the ASOT listeners a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Have a good one.
Hey, this is Mark Sixma, and I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
They're looking for the fifth year. They say it holds a secret.
Such an amazing track. And it didn't make the top 25. On number 72, Moses and Nixon Out There, the Robert Nixon 2016 remix. If you're a fan of this track, I have some good news for you. Next week, you'll hear it in the State of Trance year mix. More than 100 tracks in less than 2 hours. And I actually have a couple of CD copies to give away of that. Send me your prediction right now of the tune of the year. armin@thestateoftrance.com. And I'll pick the first 5 correct ones to send a copy. Heading into the top 20 with this massive bootleg. Alan Walker's Faded.
Hi, I'm Tala 2XLC. When I came across Alan Walker's Faded, I fell in love right away with the vocals and the piano. But as you all know, I'm not a 120 guy, so I need to teletize it up to 130 BPM. Somehow it was the right idea at the right time. I've sent it to Armin first, and when he started playing and pushing my version, directions went crazy all over the globe. A funny story about it, I was asked to perform in China after summer, and the promoter wrote me. I was booked to play 2 hours, and he said the staff of the club wishes that I play just Faded the whole first hour. That was a bummer, but I didn't play it for 1 hour, 2 times at that night, and the staff of the crowd went nuts, as it happens all over the world. So here is it again. This is my uplifting rework of Alan Walker, Faded.
This is number 20.
When Ram sent me the instrumental for Forever and a Day, I was instantly inspired because it is such a beautiful track. I wanted to write a follow-up to our previous song, Rameau, which was about losing your loved one. But while Rameau was written from the point of view of the person left behind, Forever and a Day is expressed from the point of view of the one who passed away.
This is number 19.
Show you I love you. Show you I care. I'll tell you everything you want me to hear. Feel your sorrow as long as I'm here. I'll make you smile again, so loud and clear.
Hey guys, this is Simon Patterson. You're listening to A State of Trance.
Hello everyone, this is Magnus.
A collaboration I did with Magnus about 6 months ago called Evoke. He did the melody, I did the beats. Great combination, goes off on all the clubs. Love working with the guy, super talent. Look out for the next collaboration coming in 2017. And once again, Armin, thanks for all the support.
We want to thank all of you for your support.
This is number 18.
Hi, this is Kayan Albert.
2016 was a special year for us as we celebrated our 20 years anniversary with lots of remixes of classic Kayan Albert tracks. But we also brought out new music. The most outstanding release for us was by far our track Memory Lane on Anjuna Beats. That track still gives us goosebumps every time we play it live.
And of course, Memory Lane features Steven on the microphone like most of our tracks.
You're listening to the top 20 most popular trance tracks of 2016. This is number 17.
You're branded by the lost night, and and you're branded by the nights we share, colliding with your lost days. They are waiting for the nights to come. You can try just a little bit once in a while. Take a walk down memory lane. Now feel you're a little bit wiser to know that it strikes you harder each time. You're branded by the lost nights, and you're branded by the nights we share. Be strangers in a lost night. We are waiting for the nights to come.
Very steady song in my sets this year. On number 17 in the top 25 countdown, Kaio and Albert's Memory Lane. Let me know what you think of the list so far. The hashtag on Twitter, Facebook and other social media, ASOT795. 2016 has been a great year for Psytrance lovers. And to celebrate that, on the State of Trance Festival in Utrecht next year, I'll have a full stage dedicated to the sound of Psy. And I remember when I first heard this track, on number 16, such a magical tune. Highlight Tribes, Free Tibet, the Vini Vici remix.
Omani pemeum, omani pemeum, omani pemeum. Padma sambhava, padma sambhava, padma sambhava, padma sambhava. Dalai lama, Dalai lama, Dalai lama. Lama tashidele, lama tashidele, lama tashidele, lama tashidele. Momani pemeu, momani pemeu, momani pemeu. Padma samba va, padma samba va, padma samba va, padma samba va. Umdala ilama, umdala ilama, umdala ilama. Lama tashidele, lama tashidele, lama tashidele, lama tashidele. Momani pemeu, momani pemeu, momani pemeu. Padma samba va, padma samba va, padma samba va, padma samba va. Umdala ilama, umdala ilama, umdala ilama. Lama tashidele, lama tashidele, lama tashidele, lama tashidele. Momani pemeu, momani pemeu, momani pemeu, momani pemeu, momani pemeu, momani pemeu, momani pemeu,
Hey, this is Brian Carney, and you're listening to the top 25 of 2016 on A State of Trance. By My Side was the first track that I made after the unfortunate death of my father in January of this year. He had a very short but aggressive battle with cancer, and By My Side was the first track that I made. I came up with the instrumental for the track and sent it to Roxanne Emery to work on some possible vocals for it for ASOT in Utrecht, and the result which came back from Christina was absolutely amazing. Massive thank you to Roxanne and Christina for putting the vocals to the track, and a massive thank you to everybody for voting By My Side into the top 25 for 2016 on A State of Trance.
The top 20 most popular tracks of the year. 15.
Buffalo of a tune on number 14, Gaia's Inyati, and before that on number 15, Brian Carney's and Christina Novelli's By My Side. Really happy to hear that Brian Carney will join us for the State of Trance Festival next year. Less than 60 days away, mark it in your schedule, the 18th of February 2017, Jaarbeurs Holland, Utrecht. And here's another artist that will perform on that festival. On number 13, it's Marlo.
Hey everyone, this is Marlo. This next track, Join Us Now, was actually the follow-up of Dark Side. So Dark Side got a great response and people seem to really dig that sort of more techie, hard trance sound. So I kind of wanted to do that again with Join Us Now.
Voted by thousands of listeners around the world. You're listening to the top 20 most popular trance tracks of the year. This is number 13.
Join us now. Join us now as we enter into this world, 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 world,
hello to all the trance fans around the world. I'm Ben Golds, and it was an honour to write the Estate of Trance anthem for the 750 celebrations this year. I never forget that it was a competition, and to win the competition from your votes just elevated the occasion. It will always be a special record for me, and I hope that the memories that you have of hearing it at a State of Trance, on any dance floor, or on this radio show will be memories of good times. Thank you all so much for voting I'm in a State of Trance in your top 5 tunes of 2016. Here is I'm in a State of Trance, the official ASOT 750 anthem.
Counting down to the tune of the year. This is number 12.
Such a tune. I still play it a lot in my sets. Ben Gold's official anthem song for episode 750 of this radio show. I'm in a State of Trance. Counting down to the tune of the year, and this is number 11. Another track by Marlowe's Dark Side.
Hi, this is Marlowe. This next song, Dark Side, is a pretty special track to me. At first, I wasn't planning on releasing it at all, but when I was playing it out in my sets, it got such a great response that I thought it would be a great track to add to my repertoire. The thing I really like about Dark Side especially is the video clip. So if you haven't seen it yet, be sure to check it out on YouTube. It's really a great animation.
This is number 11. understand.
What's up, guys? This is Gareth Emery. So Christina Novelli and I first worked on Save Me back in 2013. We wrote it as a follow-up to Concrete Angel, but at the time it didn't quite feel right. I don't think my production did Christina's amazing vocal justice. So I shoved it in the vault and waited until it was right. I'm a very big believer that you should get a track as good as you possibly can before releasing it, or you kind of regret it ever since. So in 2014, 2015, I kept coming back to it, and eventually I felt like I'd got it right. And so this year, 2016, I finally got to release it as part of my album 100 Reasons to Live, and people seemed to like it. Always such a pleasure working with Christina. Amazing person, amazing DJ, and absolutely the finest vocalist in the trance scene, at least for me. And so there you go, that's my long story about how the track came to be. And this is me, Gareth Emery, featuring Christina Novelli with Save Me.
You're listening to the top 20 most popular trance tracks of the year. 10.
Hide behind these four walls. Will they crumble down? Time to fight who we are.
2016 has been an amazing year for Mr. Gareth Emery with his album 100 Reasons to Live. On number 10, his track with Christina Novelli, Save Me. The top 10, ladies and gentlemen. This is the moment that I see a lot of reactions online. This should have been higher or this should have been lower. I have to mention this again. This list is voted by all of you out there, the listeners of A State of Trance. And if your tune didn't make the top 25, make sure to check back next week for the State of Trance year mix. We continue with number 9. The man that scored the tune of the year last year, the follow-up to Anahera. This is Neba, Guriella.
Hi all, Ferry Corsten here, and I wanted to thank everyone for voting my tune under my Guriella alias into this year's A State of Trance Top 25. Stay tuned for our next Guriella episode in 2017. Without further ado, here it is, Neba.
This is number 9.
Here, and I want to say a big thank you to Armin and A State of Trance and all you listeners for the huge support that you've given Million Voices with Ale and Fila and Luke Bond. Lyrically, I always get a feel for what the music kind of says to me, and this I just kept hearing in my head, a million voices, so that's kind of where I started from. And then the idea that you're never really alone. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're running to, where you're moving to, you're never by yourself completely. So that's where the inspiration for A Million Voices comes from. And I suppose it's something that music does to all of us. It kind of brings you that together and that feeling that you aren't alone, that there are other people who share the same joy, the same passion, the same sadness, the same emotions as you do. So once again, thanks for all the support on Million Voices.
This is number 8.
Running through red lights, speeding through stop signs, turning around to see the city fading into grey. We are not by ourselves, out of the dark silence. Million voices, voices.
This is Super 8 and Tab. This is the first track we produced after we decided to start releasing music on Armada. And we are so happy of all the amazing support we get all around the world, so thank you all. Perhaps there is something mega on this track. So here it is, Super 8 and Tab, Mega.
This is number 7.
Absolutely one of my favorite tracks of 2016. Super 8 and Tab's Mega ended up at number 7 in the top 25 countdown. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank every single one of you for coming out to my gigs this year. Only a few gigs left in 2016. I'll be playing Sunburn in India, followed by Club White in Dubai, and I'll celebrate my New Year's Eve in Zagreb. Really can't wait for that. About to hit the top 5, but first number 6. It's been a great year for Steve Halstrip, releasing his debut album. And this is his track Hydra, Amber, on number 6.
Hi, this is Steve from the Thrill Seekers. So happy that you've chosen Amber as one of your favourite tracks of the year. It's actually a very special track to me because it was dedicated to my dog, Amber, who sadly passed away at the start of the year. This is no ordinary dog. This is a dog that has lived and breathed trance music for the past 15 years here with me in the studio the whole way through my career. So this is for her. Hope you enjoy the track. Here it is.
The top 20 most popular tracks of the year. This is number 6.
Hey everyone, this is Ali and Fila. I want to thank you all for voting for Kingdoms as one of the top 25 tracks on the State of Trance. We are very good friends with Ahmed Rommel. He releases a lot of his material on Future Sound of Egypt. Love his sound so much, and it was about time to collab together as our sound fits together really well. So we came up with Kingdoms, and it was easy to call it because we wanted to be the anthem for FSOE 450. So it was easy to name it after the tour name, which is Kingdoms.
Hello everyone, this is Ahmed Rumel here. Thank you so much for your votes for Kingdoms with Ali and Fila. This track means a lot to me. I remember sending them a couple of ideas for the breakdown and melodies, and then going back and forth on the project for a couple of months. We had our final version, and then they decided to have it as the Future Sound of Egypt 450 celebration anthem. And honestly, I couldn't be any more happier and proud. Again, thank you so much for everyone, and I wish everyone a very, very, very happy New Year. Thank you.
5.
This next one is called You and Me, and it features Chloe on the vocals. Now, Chloe's not only a very, very talented vocalist, but she's a close friend of mine, so it's always a joy to work with her. This song was actually performed live by Chloe singing at my own altitude shows around Australia to thousands of people. She did an absolutely amazing job, and this song was played about 4 or 5 times on A State of Trance, and even was the tune of the week. So to have it nominated here again as one of the top tunes of the year is just a real honor.
Hey guys, it's Chloe. The underlying message of You and Me is that whilst love can prove to be difficult at times, as long as there is hope in your heart, that love will never die. Thank you to everyone for all your amazing support on our record. Sending love and light to you all.
Voted by thousands of listeners around the world. You're listening to the top 20 most popular trance tracks of the year. This is number 4.
Been a great year for Marlo, with no less than 3 of his tracks in the top 25 countdown. On number 4, you just heard Marlo and Chloe, You and Me. And in 2017, it'll even be bigger for Marlo and his wife. They're expecting their first child, so the best of luck to you two. And before we're moving into this year's top 3, let's quickly look back at last year. What was the top 3 of last year, 2015? Number 3 was the revival of my alias Rising Star with Betsy Larkin on vocals, Safe Inside You. this is Giuseppe Taviani. I wish you a Merry Christmas and an amazing 2017.
Hey, what's up? This is Ben Nicky, and I want to wish all the State of Trance listeners a happy Christmas and also have an amazing new year. See you soon.
Hi, this is Phil, and I wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Hi, this is Léa Chassot, and I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And number 2 last year was my collaboration with Jean-Michel Jarre, Stardust. You can still try and predict this year's number 1 by sending an email to armin@astateoftrance.com. And out of the entries that come in before the end of the show, I'll draw some lucky winners that will receive a copy of the State of Trance Year Mix 2016 on double CD. Before we head into this year's top 3, let's close your eyes again. Dream away with last year's Tune of the Year, Ferry Corsten's Guriella Anahera. Well-deserved winner of last year's Tune of the Year votes, Guriella's Anahera. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The top 3 tunes of 2016 as voted by you, the listeners of this show. Kicking off with number 3, and after last year's team-up, Save Inside You simply had to make another track with Betsy Larkin. She performed with me on the Armin Embrace tour this year. Absolute pleasure to have her on tour. My team-up as Rising Star with Betsy. Here is Again.
Feel my heart beat.
Watch the colors go and the music float into my head. I can feel my heart beat again.
Only 2 more tunes left this episode, including the tune of the year. Which tune do you think made it to the top of the list? Let me know. Use the hashtag ASOT795. 2 years ago, Gareth Emery successfully chose Brian Carney to remix You, which tuned into the tune of the year that year. And this year he was very close again. On number 2, we find his team up with Wayward Daughter, Reckless, the Standerwick remix.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's Standerwick here with a quick message to say thank you for taking the time to vote for my Gareth Emery featuring Wayward Daughter Reckless remix, which has made it into the Estate of Trance top 25 tracks of 2016. It's without doubt one of my most personal favourites and a track that I've had a lot of fun bringing to you during my live shows this year. And lastly, have a safe, peaceful and a fantastic 2017. Thank you again. Cheers, Armin.
This is number 2.
that you love me. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reckless.
It's been a fantastic year for Gareth Emery with his great album 100 Reasons to Live. And on number 2 in the countdown, his track with Wayward Daughter, Reckless, the Standerwick remix. Hope you're enjoying the tracks of the top 25. Let me know. Use the hashtag ASOT795. So the moment is finally here. The moment we've all been waiting for the last couple of weeks. And on the phone right now, we have one of the 3 winners. Fadi, how are you?
How are you, Armin? I'm good.
So how's everything going? You're very busy with touring. It's been a great year for Ali and Fila.
Yeah, it was a great year. We had an amazing year also with the tour of Future Egypt 450. And now I'm back home working in the studio. We have to finish the new album. Hopefully, we'll be ready for the first quarter of 2017.
Well, I have some really big news for you. The fans of A State of Trance have decided that Unbreakable is the tune of the year 2016. Congratulations.
Wow. Amazing.
Did you see that coming?
Well, I have to say that since we finished the track, we knew that it's a big track. We didn't know how the trance scene would see it because it's in Spanish. So I was really surprised that it had a really great feedback from also non-speaking Spanish countries. They loved it also because of the unbreakable part.
So how did this track come about? Was it Roger Shah sent you an idea, or you sent him an idea, and then you approached Susanna later, or how did the making of Unbreakable happen?
Well, I'll tell you, we had the idea anyway since long time about we have to do a track in Spanish because we have a huge following in the Spanish-speaking countries like Argentina, Chile, Spain, and all the part, Colombia, Mexico. We have a big following, and we wanted to do a long time to do it, like more than a year.
More than a year to finish the track. Wow.
Yeah.
And also a big congratulations to Roger Shah and Susanna for the tune of the year 2016. Congratulations, guys. How are you feeling?
Thank you.
So tell me, how did Unbreakable come about? What is the story behind the track? Roger.
First of all, I always love working with Fadi, and we said, let's work on a new collaboration for this year, for doing some shows together. So we went back and forth with some ideas. I started composing like a synth melody, and then we went back and forth, and then Fadi had right away the idea to invite Susanna for it.
Hey, Sonnet, so congratulations to you as well. Tell me, so what was the story behind Unbreakable? Because part of the song is in Spanish, and I didn't even know you spoke Spanish.
Yeah, it's not so well known, but I think it was already like 2 years ago. I was in Cairo and I met up with Fila, and he's like, hey, I heard you studied Latin American studies and that you sometimes used to sing in Spanish. How about we do a track in Spanish?
How was that for you? Is this your first track in Spanish?
It is the first one. I did covers, like Spanish songs covers in the past for a wedding and stuff like that. But this is the first original release with Spanish lyrics for me, definitely.
Okay, Susanna, so if you have to prove to us that you can speak Spanish, so maybe you can say something in Spanish to all our Spanish listeners to thank them for the tune of the year and to wish them a Merry Christmas. Can you do that?
Por supuesto.
Okay.
Bueno, obviamente quiero decir gracias a todos que votaron por Unbreakable. Me siento muy feliz ahora y les deseo un feliz Navidad y próspero Año Nuevo.
Hey, well done. Okay, well, on behalf of the whole team of A State of Trance and everybody listening online right now, congratulations. And we really can't wait for what 2017 has in store for Ali and Fila.
Thank you so much, Armin. Thank you for all the listeners of A State of Trance. Thank you all for voting for it. I'm really so proud. I'm really happy for Roger Shah, for Susanna, for us. And it's been a great year for us and Future Sound of Egypt. And so proud to receive the tune of the year for the second time.
Yeah, man. After We Control the Sunlight, Unbreakable is the tune of the year. Congratulations and Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to all of you and Happy New Year. 2017 will be a big one for sure.
Yo he estado en la oscuridad, la tormenta. Si llevo todo al pasar, voy andando y miro alrededor, tanta pena y dolor, pero sigo sintiendo tu corazón.
This is the tune of the year.
Siento fuerza y libertad, si contigo puedo estar. Compartimos la realidad, tú y yo hasta más allá.
The biggest trance track of 2016. Congratulations to Ali and Fila, Roger Shah and Susanna for Unbreakable. Like to wish you a Merry Christmas on behalf of the whole team of A State of Trance, and hope you'll tune in next week for the State of Trance Year Mix 2016.
You've been listening to A State of Trance. Thanks for tuning in this week. If you want to listen to this episode again, surf to arminradio.com and please leave your vote for your favorite track of the past 2 hours on astateoftrance.com. A State of Trance will return next week.